Hello, this is going to be my Food Empties video vacation edition with my little helper, who I'm sure is going to rearrange everything. And I've been here visiting my parents for a while, for a whole month actually. I leave tomorrow. And part of the stay, we went to Cape Cod and we got a little beach house there. And so especially during that week, this is mostly from that week, I had some food items that came in boxes so I could show you processed food because it was difficult to cook from scratch. It's one thing in my parents' house where I kind of know where everything is. They kind of follow the same healthy eating habits as I do, so they have, healthy ingredients, they have pots and pans without Teflon, and they got a little toaster oven that I can use since I don't use the microwave. But when we were in Cape Cod, it was obviously very difficult to cook from scratch like that. We did bring our own Teflon-free little pan that I warmed everything up in. Pretty much all this food I either baked in like a glass dish in the oven or warmed it up in the little stainless steel pot. But this is basically what I ate. Most of it's from Trader Joe's. There's a few things from Whole Foods. I got some cooked shrimp to add to some of these meals that didn't have any meat. And I really like this. And I added it to things like this. This is a really good shells with green asparagus. I enjoyed this one a lot, and this one I like even more. This farfalle with 4 cheese and spinach. This is really, really good. And I'm not necessarily promoting like eating processed food, but I think that if you're stuck in a kind of situation like I am, where you kind of have to, it's better to eat something that is natural. It's best to eat something that's organic, but it's kind of hard to find lots of options, and Trader Joe's does have a few things that are organic, but I think for the most part they are not, and it's up to you whether you trust them or not. But they say that supposedly all of their like Trader Joe's brand stuff is GMO free, but it's one of those things that's highly debated whether people trust them on that or not, because they have not allowed any parties to verify it. That information. So this gluten-free mac and cheese, I typically love rice pasta more than wheat pasta, but this one, I think I just didn't cook it very well. It just didn't get cooked very well for me because the noodles were kind of hard, but it was just okay. This didn't blow me away or anything. And then this multigrain blend with vegetables, this is actually quite good. It's pretty bland. It does have a few spices. It does have some, sugar, salt, pepper, and stuff here for seasoning. But it's pretty bland. It's not like in a strong, flavorful sauce or anything like that. This would be a good side dish to something maybe more flavorful, or you can put some seasoned, maybe some seasoned meat into it and kind of balance it out. But this was pretty good. I actually didn't finish the whole thing because there was a lot and I got kind of sick of it, but it was all right. And then I've been drinking, this is from, actually my parents have a store called Wegmans here, which has a lot of natural and organic food as well. It's kind of like half Whole Foods, half regular grocery store. I really like it. So organic raw kombucha, I've been drinking this a lot. I've gone through, several bottles, and I really enjoy this. And let's see, this is from Whole Foods. I think I Instagrammed a picture of this a long time ago, but these are crepes that I believe are from France. I'm not sure. Let's see if it says somewhere. But they have pretty good ingredients. I mean, they're not gluten-free or anything. They do have wheat, but it's just like wheat, milk, eggs, and that's it. So very basic ingredients. They're not organic, but I feel like some other countries, I don't know about France particularly, but they don't allow, oh yeah, this is France, it says over there. They don't allow like GMOs and stuff, so I tend to trust products from Europe a little bit more, although you still have to be careful. I've seen, some pretty bad products from Europe that have like hydrogenated oils and MSG and stuff, but I don't think Whole Foods allows any products with hydrogenated oils to be sold in their store. And this is vegetable pad thai. I think it had a little piece of tofu that I picked out. I can't remember right now. But this is quite good. I enjoy this. I love Thai food. It's my favorite kind of food. It's my favorite ethnic kind of food. And they also have, I don't know what I did with the wrapper. I lost it. It comes in like a little plastic bag. It's a frozen meal, just like this was, called pad see ew. And that has tofu as well that I remove. But it's so good. So, so good. So both of those meals, I highly enjoyed them. Some junk food as well. Like I got these butter waffle cookies, which are so good. And I mean, they do have sugar in their cookies, so I'm not going to say they're good for you or anything. But they do have some, you know, basic ingredients. They don't have any, like, flavors and all kinds of funky things added to them. They don't have any soy, things like that. So good cookies. I like kind of buttery, crunchy cookies. We had the cereal as well. Oh my gosh, you're chatty today, aren't you? Are you trying to say something about this food? You didn't have any of it though, so it's kind of hard to give your 2 cents. This was a good cereal that I enjoyed. I don't buy it very often because I don't necessarily love cereal, but my favorite cereal is like a peanut butter, like little peanut butter balls like this from Whole Foods. They're their Whole Foods brand, but this one's pretty good too. And I think they're gluten-free. Oh, sorry about that. Here's the ingredients. They are gluten-free because they're just corn and sugar and salt. So pretty good. They're very crunchy. Oh, another treat. Look. These are the macaroons, and I love these. Oh my gosh. They're, I think they're made with almond flour. I don't think that they have, gosh, they have a lot of ingredients, don't they? But I think I looked through this before, and I didn't see wheat. I'm not saying they're gluten-free, because I know gluten can be hidden in other things. But, you know, they might be if you want to read through this long list. But these are so good. This was obviously another kind of junk food treat situation, but these are just absolutely amazing. I just have no words for how good these are. And oh, I wanted to say more about these crepes. These crepes are actually really sweet. They're sweeter than I'm used to for crepes. Like we used to make crepes. My mom makes them sometimes because it's a popular thing in Russia, and we never really put much or any sugar in them, but these are more like a dessert kind of treat for me. That's what they taste like. They're quite sweet, but they're really, really good. They're so addicting. Once you start eating them, you just like can't stop. And let's see, what else? What are you sitting on? Some pizza, some ancient grain pizza. My dad actually bought this one, but it was quite good. I liked it. I'm not a big fan of cooked tomatoes. I like raw tomatoes, but I usually don't like pasta sauce and things like that. Pizza sauce, because I don't like raw tomatoes. But that was pretty good. I enjoyed that pizza. And then I like this one as well, this barbecue chicken pizza. It has barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce. So that was really good. And let's see. One of the healthier things here that I'm going to show you, these sprouted wheat bagels. These were lovely. I liked these. The only problem is they kind of fall apart, so you have to be careful about cutting them. But they have very basic ingredients: sprouted organic whole wheat berries, organic unbleached wheat flour, filtered water, 100% pure barley malt, sea salt, cultured wheat, and fresh yeast. So very basic. These were frozen, I think, at Wegmans, but they were nice. So I went to this chocolate factory called Taza. It's in Somerville, Massachusetts. And it was amazing to tour it and see how they make the chocolate. It's very, very natural. It's organic. It is stone ground. They use pretty basic ingredients. They have a lot of chocolates that use very, very little ingredients. Like I think they have one that is just like pure chocolate and sugar, obviously to sweeten it a little bit, because real pure unsweetened chocolate is very, very bitter. They have cacao nibs, which are like pure chocolate, and they are very bitter. So they're not for everybody, but they might be good to add into things. I've actually bought some cacao nibs before from Navita's Naturals that I've enjoyed, but they had some that were coated. They were chocolate covered cacao nibs, and they were so, so good. I just bought this teeny little piece of chocolate because they were pretty pricey, but I think they're sold at almost all Whole Foods, they told me, so you can find that brand there. And they had some of this really, really good ice cream, or I don't know if it's ice cream or if they're calling it gelato, I don't know. But this is a Maine company. They use their chocolate, that's why they had it there. And I'm not sure if this is probably not available when I go back to North Carolina. It's probably more available like up here in New England area, but it's called Maples. And this is the coconut chocolate almond. And this was delicious. This is like one of the best ice creams I've had. It was so good. And I love coconut, and I love their chocolate. It's a little bit bitter. And their chocolate also is not as smooth because it's stone ground, so it's a little bit grainy. It's a little bit grainy, but I enjoyed it. I like that. I like texture. It's a nice, you know, it's nice to mix it up from having, you know, really smooth, obviously very processed chocolate, to having this more natural kind of chocolate in its more natural state. A few other things I just want to show you real quick from my pantry here, or my parents' pantry. We've been buying this bread, these organic bread rolls. I hope they have these back in North Carolina. I found them here in my parents' Whole Foods, but I could have just not seen them at my own. But they're good because they're organic. They have very basic, nice ingredients. They don't have soy. And they're just really lovely, nice, you know, rolls of bread. Bread is something difficult for me to find. And this is good. So I like that. And at Wegmans, if you happen to have that store, they have this organic multigrain baguette that has really nice ingredients as well. And oh my gosh, look, it's only $3.50. That's so cheap. And it is soy-free. So it's very good. And I only have the wrapper here to show you. And I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I've been really enjoying this organic raw kombucha. I've had it before, and I'm just trying to kind of compensate for the fact that I've been eating so much processed food, because I usually don't like to eat, you know, this much processed food, but I enjoy this a lot. This is a probiotic type drink. We used to make this in Russia. It's actually like a little organism that floats, and you give it tea, and it you put sugar in it, and it eats the sugar, and it produces this kind of like, makes it taste sour. And it's really good. So I've been drinking that, and my mom has a juicer, so I've really enjoyed using that. I've been making a lot of fresh vegetable juices, so just kind of try to make up for my eating habits recently. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very disorganized Food Empties video. And I will be home tomorrow, actually, so I'll be able to get back to filming my usual setup and all that stuff, and back to my kind of usual routine of videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.